Have you ever seen the movie Three Ninjas?
No.
We should watch Three Ninjas.
I've never seen it.
Okay, doesn't matter. What? Hey guys, what's up? No. Hello everyone. Hello all species of the universe. And yes, aliens do exist.
Do
Dogs
they listen to this
are
podcast?
technically aliens. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe there's an alien listening to the podcast. Maybe they have Spotify on, I don't know, Neptune or
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Uranus or something. Yeah.
You just wanted to say that.
It's a funny word.
Okay.
Alright. So today, we don't have to just talk about this, but our main subject that we want to talk about is Frozen 2. We saw it 2 times. What? Frozen 2 twice.
Yes.
That's a 2 for 2.
Yes.
Like a deal. Yeah, so
We're gonna do like a little review.
Yes. And theories. More theories. After seeing the videos.
Yeah, about like more.
I have theories.
Yes, he does. We're also gonna talk about like the theories that we had in our first one.
Yeah.
Like we can say if like they were accurate or not, or
so,
you know.
First we'll do the non-spoiler stuff. Joslyn and I are also painting our toenails because
yes, he is painting. I am going to paint his toenails.
That's what girls like to do, you know. It's
totally.
just like a thing. I don't know.
And no one's
Why
gonna
is it a
see.
thing?
No one's gonna see them.
Well, just so that way they know. Just in case, like I like say something about it, then like if I say,
no, that's
"Oh
why
crap,
it's not
there's
that big
paint
of a
on
deal.
the carpet now," then
that's why it's not that big of a deal that I'm painting your toenails. Okay. So you always have socks on, anyways.
Yeah, I do always have cool socks on.
Exactly.
Speaking of which, you got me some cool socks for Black Friday shopping.
Oh my gosh,
we can talk about Black Friday stuff.
We both got each other like slipper socks.
Yeah.
So like they're like socks, but they're slippers.
They are so comfy.
But they also go up higher than like normal socks.
They're so comfy.
And they're like fuzzy on the inside. They're literally heaven. If you haven't tried them, they have men and women's.
Yes, they do.
And we highly recommend.
It's like when you put your blanket in the oven. Or not the oven. Oh my god.
What?
It's like when you take your blanket and you put it in the dryer.
Okay,
yeah. And then, you let it spin for a little bit. So that way when you go to bed, it's all nice and warm and it's perfect and it's delicious.
Like, I wear them to bed.
Like, that's what it's
and
like
you'd
for your
think
feet.
that your feet would be like really hot and like sweaty. But it's actually like perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty Gucci.
It's pretty Gucci.
It's pretty Gucci.
So it's a good Christmas gift.
Yeah. So,
for sure.
If any moms are listening, get your child some slipper socks.
For sure.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
So, yeah. I don't know how you want my foot like that. Is that it? Like that?
Yep.
Alright. So, let's see. For non-spoiler stuff, I will say that I liked this one better than the first movie. That's been kind of like
yeah, I know some people do not like at all. That's because the first one's such a classic and like everyone knows the songs.
Exactly.
And so when they hear the new songs, they're like, "Oh, those are not as good as the first songs."
They are too.
But when you saw the first movie, you didn't know those songs until you listened to them.
Yeah, Summer is a pretty good song.
Oh yeah.
But and like it's hard, but yeah, they're just iconic, you know. So, yeah, let's just start for first thoughts, non-spoiler stuff. I liked it better than the first one. It was, in my opinion, more fun.
It was
like
funnier,
kept my attention. It was definitely funnier.
Oh, yeah.
For like that specific part when Olaf is talking.
Olaf is so funny.
Olaf is so much more funny in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
I found him really cringy in the first one, but in this one he's actually like genuinely funny. I'm gonna get high off these paints.
The smell is so strong.
So yeah, Olaf was definitely better in this one. Were you there when we were watching an interview with him on TV? Were you also watching that?
Yeah.
He's really funny. He's really funny guy in real life. He's really funny. But yeah, in the movie he's really good. The new characters, I like the new characters. There wasn't like that many new characters. There was Matthias, who's like what's their place like? Arendelle Guard or something.
Yeah.
And then there's the I guess the dude, like the tribe dude that's friends with Kristoff now. I guess he's kind of a character now.
Oh yeah.
Kind of. But you know they like stick to the main cast for the most part. I can already tell everyone's probably already had this movie spoiled for, like, specific things that happen in the movie.
But we're just gonna do, like, general, and then probably some spoilers later.
Yeah, I'll talk about spoilers in a little bit, but, like, for the most part, yeah, I definitely liked it more. I thought it was cooler that they went in the mystical path. Because, like, when you do, like, I don't know, what's another movie that they did, like, a sequel to? Like, Wreck-It Ralph? Actually, yeah, Wreck-It Ralph 2 isn't that bad. But, like, it lost, like, the charm that the first one had.
Or that's, like, what everyone thought happened with this one, but I don't think that did.
Or, like, when they do, like, Lion King 2 and stuff like that. It's just, like, it doesn't work. But in this one, like, at the end of the first one, you have a lot of questions. Like, how did she even get her powers? Like where did they come from?
They, like, answer all these questions.
Yeah, they, like, address those stuff while still leaving me with frickin' many questions.
They bring back old characters from the first movie, like
like the
trolls and stuff.
The trolls are in it for a little bit, and the Big Summer Blowout. That guy.
Yeah, that guy was in there.
I don't think he has a line.
He cameoed a couple times.
Yeah. I feel like the focus is definitely more on Elsa and Anna. In this one, I felt like Kristoff...
I feel like it was more on Anna this time.
Yeah. I feel like Kristoff and Sven were kind of, like, tossed to the side. Except for their song. Their song is so perfect. I love their song.
I don't like it as much. I like Elsa's song in this movie.
What, the, Into the Unknown?
Yeah, and I like Olaf's song. It's so good.
Yeah. What are your general thoughts on it?
I think it was better than the first one. I think the songs are better. Just because like, everyone got so annoyed with Let It Go.
I believe they're better produced.
Yes. Oh, yeah. It looked so much prettier.
Oh, yeah. The cinematography in this. Oh, yeah. Dude, I was so mad because...
The colors were so much prettier.
The part when they're, like, explaining the backstory between Arendelle and the tribe.
Yeah.
Like, when they're fighting each other. Those shots are so beautiful.
Pretty.
They're, like, silhouetted with, like, the sunset in the background.
Oh, my gosh.
It is insane, but it only happens for, like, 30 seconds of the movie.
I know.
And when she's in the ocean, when...
The water.
Elsa's in the ocean.
The water looks so good.
That's a good part in the movie. Yeah. So that's what I thought. Yeah, I just like that they, like, went into the mystical path. They could have went into, like the lovey-dovey, like, Anna and Kristoff. Like, that could have been, like, the main-centric thing.
That was the main thing for Kristoff.
Yeah.
But it, like, turned into a joke.
There could have been, like, a very clear bad guy, like Hans. But the bad guy in this movie is more like Elsa. Yeah, they're like inner, like whatever they're dealing with, you know. Like whatever they're dealing with is like the bad guy. Which I thought was kind of neat for a kids movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, any other non-spoilery thoughts?
I don't know. I mainly just want to talk about spoilers.
Yeah. Let's get into spoilers as I move on to my second foot for these nails.
Just leave that foot where it is.
Okay. So, yeah. So, for spoilers, obviously, everyone is going to meme that Elsa dies in Frozen 2. Everyone's like, yo, Elsa dies in Frozen 2. Or, like, yo, Olaf dies in Frozen 2. Like, what is this, the Avengers? Jesus Christ.
I know. Batman dies in Frozen 2.
Like, legit, though. So, yeah, spoilery, like, thoughts. I thought that was cool. I thought that, like, having Olaf, like, lost, and, like, Anna, like, having to deal with, like, losing her sister. And that part when Olaf is like, I'm mad at Elsa. And I was like, dang, dude. He's like... He was like, she just tossed me to the side.
She didn't even say bye.
I was like, dang, you're right. Like, Elsa's was not very cool in this movie. Not very cash money in this movie.
She didn't even say goodbye, like, when they were going away.
Yeah. Very not sisterly. When they're little kids, it's so freaking hilarious. when like the mom is like stroking her face with her pinky,
like trying to get her to fall asleep. After that, Kruz and I have done that all the time.
I never realized how much Joslyn resembles Anna until this movie. Like the way that she sleeps and the way that she acts. It's so funny.
It's literally like spot on.
Yeah.
And just like how ditzy. I'm just like what are you talking about?
Right. And I like that they reference things from the first movie, and then also like reference things within this movie. Like I think like a lot of stuff comes back full circle. Like when she starts doing it to Elsa, and then they're singing the song, and then Elsa's like, I know what you're doing, like trying to make her go to bed.
Yeah.
I was like, that's
it worked.
That was a good one. It did work. They went to bed. That's so weird that we're talking about them going to bed. But it's funny.
Those are the spoilers we want to talk about.
Yeah, no, the spoilers we want to talk about. The best moment in the movie. Well, there's two main moments in the movie that really stuck out to me, and that was like the water horse.
Oh, yeah.
Because that part was super cool and really hyped up in the trailers.
With her, like, trying to defeat that wave.
Yeah.
And then
I thought that was going to be a bigger deal, but
and then the horse
really cool.
just like in the water with like it like blacks out, and then you see it, and then it like blacks out again.
It was
so
very cool. Elsa lets her hair down. That was the craziest part. Joslyn was like, wait a minute.
I like turned.
Elsa's like pretty.
Yeah, I like turned to him in the movie theater. I was like, hold on a second. She's actually pretty. And then she, like, got her new dress, and I was like, okay.
The white one?
Yeah, and I was like, what?
Yeah. She becomes the most whitest human being ever.
The most whitest.
Yeah. But one thing that it kind of bothers me is that they don't explain how she can just make clothes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I get that she can make ice, she can, like, maybe manipulate water. Like
I think her mom, like, gave it to her, though.
I don't. Oh, well, yeah.
Because her mom was like right there, and then her mom was like.
Her mother is Nostalgia, right?
Yeah.
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 Which is kind of neato burrito. Okay. So, you're gonna have to talk because I'm gonna have to focus on this.
Okay.
On these toes stuff, but I'll still talk.
What was another part? The Olaf. The Olaf part. What did you do?
Oh my god.
You're supposed to start out on the big toe.
Am I supposed to like... Oh no, get it off.
It's gonna go on your pants.
Get it off.
Look at him. It's like he doesn't know what he's doing or something.
So I put the toenail polish and I dripped it in and then just started going with the pinky toe.
Why?
I don't know.
Who does
do you want
that?
a paper towel?
Yes, please.
Sorry about that, folks. Okay.
Wow.
There you go.
That was probably such a satisfying sound.
ASMR. So yeah, Elsa is dealing with a lot in this movie.
Yeah, the Olaf part. That's what I was saying.
The Olaf part when he's like explaining the first movie. That's a funny part.
And if you guys stayed for the after credit, which I know most people don't do because most people don't even think movies have after credits, you know what I mean? But most movies do.
They think every goddamn anything that relates to superheroes.
Yeah.
As somebody who has worked in the movie in a movie theater, while you're just trying to clean and like people are like, "Ooh, I wonder if Incredibles 2 has an after credit." I'm like, "Leave. Please leave."
But this one did have an after credit, and like in the way that he describes the first movie in the middle of the movie, he describes the second movie at the end of the after credit. Olaf does. It was hilarious.
It was very funny.
So I guess like the fake spoilers about like Elsa and Olaf dying. They both do die briefly, but Anna brings them back to life. Yeah. So it's like Elsa was frozen, and since Elsa was frozen, Olaf couldn't be there anymore. But she like saved Elsa, and then Olaf came back to life. So they didn't like I don't know.
I like, why are you laughing?
Sorry.
I'm not good at staying in the lines.
I know.
I can tell that you're, touching your...
It very easily, like, toenail polish,
mm-hmm.
it very easily just, like, once I shower, it'll come off so easily off my skin.
Okay, that's good. How many coats do I need?
How about you just do...
The next foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that Olaf part
look
when
how
he's
pretty
like...
yours look.
Thank you. That Olaf part when he's like, but at least they're at their parents. Their parents are died. I'm like, oh my god.
And like
Jesus.
Matthias's
his
reactions. He's like,
really
and then what? He's like, oh no, Anna. Like those really add to it too.
Yeah, he's like,
and then what happened?
He's like, and I'm the super villain, or he's like, and I'm the bad guy, and then he's like, what? No way.
He's like, what?
I like when they're playing charades too, and then he like pretends to be
like,
Elsa
Hans,
for a second.
The worst mistake of your life.
Yeah. And then like, when he lets his like branch be Elsa's hair, and then he's like coming out shaking his chest, and they're like, oh, Elsa.
Kristoff's like, Elsa.
That was really funny.
And Sven in that part was just like staring at the timer, and it was so cute.
Anna was making me mad in this movie.
Oh.
Like, just let Kristoff propose to you.
I know. She was like,
wait, you think we're...
She was meeting a lot of, like, girl stereotypes, you know what I mean?
I didn't know if she was, like...
girlfriend stereotypes.
See, at first I thought she was just, like, joking.
Yeah.
And it was, like, her being funny.
Yeah.
But then she kept doing it.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, dude. And then she, like, actually left him.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't even leave her. She left him.
One.
Why? Okay.
It's a messed up tornado.
Okay. She left him, and that made me upset.
Yeah,
because Kristoff was doing the best proposal I've ever seen ever.
And then she just, like, straight up left.
Yeah, she straight up left.
She didn't even try looking for him.
And his song, when he's, like, when he's sad, is so good.
I know.
You don't
really
like it that much, but I think it's hilarious.
I can tell, like, they put together parts of, like, older music. Yeah. Like the guitar.
Like the guitar. Oh my god, when the guitar comes in, I was like,
in that
yes.
song. A lot of people couldn't tell that they were like referencing other songs.
Yeah.
Not even just in the video, but like in the music, and I think that's why people don't like it. I could tell, but like Jordan in the movie theater was like, you know what I mean?
just thought it was really I just thought it was so funny. Cuz like obviously
you have like the Bohemian Rhapsody in there.
Yeah, but like you know that he's upset, and you know that by the end of the movie, everything's gonna be okay. It's a kid's movie, okay?
And also, in that song, like, the reindeers are actually singing.
Oh, yeah, that's really funny. And then when Anna is, like, on the top of the cliff, and then he runs up to her, and then goes to grab her, and then she just, like, vanishes, I'm like, oh my god, that's so funny. I thought it was so funny. It's like, you know everything's gonna be okay. Yeah. Everything's gonna be fine at the end of the movie. But it's just like, that was really funny. I can't wait to wait 6 years for a third one.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be
worth
fun.
it.
I'm probably gonna be taking my kids to it. Well, actually, no. I'm not taking my kids to the movie unless they're like 10.
Yeah.
10 is like, that's the minimum. That's like the bare minimum.
Is that the minimum?
Yes, because otherwise they're not going to remember it. They're not going to understand.
Yeah.
I'll just make a movie theater in the living room.
Alright, deal.
I hate seeing those parents at the movie theater. They're like, hey, I brought my 2-year-old kid who's like not going to understand anything, and they're just going to cry the whole time.
Yeah, that was a lot of when we went and saw it.
Yeah, the first time we saw it, everyone was really cool.
We were laughing really chill. So
That's because it was funny. It was so funny.
We literally went and saw it the first time on opening night, and it was me, him, his mom, and sister.
We literally...
in the middle row.
Yeah.
So we were, like, in the middle of the theater. There's, like, 2 people above us, and then, like, a whole group of, like, 10... which was all one family below, like, on the bottom row. And they had such young kids. Like, babies.
But, like, when they said something, the mom was like, shut up. Like, she was actually, like, doing her job.
And then there we were just, like, literally losing it to Olaf.
Yeah, he was so funny.
The Samantha part.
The Samantha part was so good.
It's so funny.
He's like, Samantha? He's like,
and then he just starts...
I don't even know a Samantha.
I don't even know a with Samantha.
No,
His laugh is so funny.
We literally got our stuff done early for our classes so that way we could leave college and go
on that
home
Thursday.
on that Thursday instead of that Friday.
And then we saw it.
Yeah.
And we just saw it for the second time the other day with my sister.
I told my teachers that it was for family stuff. This is what I meant.
Well, I didn't have any classes.
Yeah, you barely had a class, so it's whatever. What else happened during this movie? Dude, this movie, I don't care what anyone says, this movie is a superhero movie. It has every element of a superhero movie.
There's factors of a superhero movie.
There is every element of a superhero movie other than a big bad villain.
Okay, yeah.
But you don't always need a big bad villain.
Yeah.
In a superhero movie. Sometimes it can just be themselves and what they're going through.
While she was doing the wave thing, trying to defeat the wave and stuff, right. The music picked up so much,
cool.
And it was so Avengers.
I think that the music in that should have been what they used for the first trailer because it was way cooler.
Oh yeah.
But that'd be my only critique of that part.
And the violin was there, and he was really feeling it. I was and we turned to each other and we're like, "This is a superhero movie."
I was like, literally, she has superpowers, right?
Yep.
She has. We kind of get an origin story a little bit.
She has death of her parents.
Death of her parents.
That really adds to it.
Which I'm kind of glad that they actually kept the parents dead.
Yeah.
Because our theory was that they were going to be alive.
Yes.
But everyone probably thought that, so they
They really only found the boat. Yeah. And then they found how they
them
died.
Holding each other.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that's them dead.
Yeah.
But in the third one, I'm probably still going to go with the expectation that they're still alive, even though I hope that they're still dead. Because it
we also did find out, how they died, because they didn't go where they said they were going. They went to the forest instead of whatever sea.
So whatever Tarzan theory people have out there, that's out.
Yeah.
Because people were like, "Oh, they landed on the freaking island with Tarzan, and then they had a Tarzan child
in that forest."
No, you guys are stupid.
They probably were near that sea.
Yeah.
And then it crashed and got all the way to the forest.
Yeah. A lot of things were very, for the plot.
Yeah.
Anna rolls up in the boat. She's like, wait a minute. Every Arendelian boat has a freaking, waterproof ceiling. I'm like,
how
shut
did she ever know that?
I'm like, shut up, Anna.
1, she grew up without no parents to teach her that.
Yeah. 2,
she grew up without a sibling to teach her that.
And
she grew up by herself. I don't know how she knew most of the things that she knew.
Yeah, it's that's very convenient.
But it makes for a good movie.
They're like, this is Mom's handwriting. I'm like, dog, you haven't seen that woman in 6 years. Yeah. What are you talking about?
Elsa just knowing it was her handwriting.
Yeah, I was like, whatever.
I was calling that out during the movie,
whatever,
too.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure I said something. I was like,
y'all are whack.
How do you know that?
Yeah.
It could be anybody's cursive. Exactly. It all looks the same.
Exactly. Yeah. Literally, Elsa has the freaking Fortress of Solitude in this movie, which I don't know if you know that. That's Superman's, bat cave.
Oh, I don't know.
It's, just made of ice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It's just, a giant ice house.
The island?
Yeah. And, yeah, it was very...
I mean, she does end up living in the forest, not the island, though. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I think some of the villagers probably went to go live on the island because she was talking about how it was beautiful.
I didn't think she was actually going to live in the forest. I thought she was going to still be in Arendelle.
No. I'm glad that they made...
But they're not that far away.
Anna queen.
Yeah.
Because Elsa sucks at being a queen so much. Well, I mean, she can be a queen, but... Just kidding. Yeah, Anna's definitely...
She did deserve it.
Yeah,
she did
she's
the
one
that
help
wants, her save the world.
Yeah, she wants
times.
to do she wants to throw parties and she wants to socialize and she wants to
that's what,
go do queen stuff.
Yeah.
And Elsa's like, we
need to stay inside.
Play charades.
Close the doors.
Yeah, although she was a queen, in the beginning of this movie,
yeah,
you can definitely tell that she is not as good of a queen as Anna would be.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. I wish that we would have saw Kristoff, being crowned as the prince. Oh. Or he would have been the king, right? Is he King Kristoff at that point? But the authority, does the authority come from him then, or from her, or both?
Her.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I thought too. But yeah, when's Queen Elizabeth gonna like bite the dust? That lady's old.
Dude, I don't even.
It's gonna be in our lifetime. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know.
It's gonna be crazy. We're gonna.
It has to be in our lifetime.
We're gonna hear it all over the news. Watch, it's gonna be tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be like flagged for like on the FBI because I said that.
We are not.
Literally,
we have nothing to do with this.
Every time that I've ever like brought that up, I'm afraid that she's gonna die like the next day because like I'd feel bad. I feel like it was my fault.
You feel like someone would hear you talking about it and be like, "How did you know that she?"
Yeah, exactly.
She was gonna get assassinated.
Yeah, this is weird. I think she's just gonna die of old
age. Yeah, she will.
She's gonna eat like too big of a PB&J sandwich and be like, and then she's dead. Like, I don't know. Well, what if that's how she died, dude? I'm gonna. Dude,
okay, stop talking.
We need to stop talking. We need to stop talking about Queen Elizabeth.
Just stop.
But it is gonna be like all over the news and everyone.
Yeah.
I don't think people in America are gonna care that much. But like when a world leader, or not, I guess not a world leader, when like a country's leader changes, it's kind of a big deal sometimes.
To every country.
To every other country that does business with them.
I think we're gonna be fine though, but
we'll be fine. They're in the Brexit. They're doing whatever dumb crap English people do.
Okay, back to Frozen. Can we please talk about the little chameleon?
The chameleon was very cute.
It's so cute.
I'm glad that they had a cute thing,
yes,
which is the chameleon. It's Olaf. In the first movie, it was lacking like dope stuff.
Yeah.
But in this movie,
the
horse is so cool. Jinx, and
it's just so like
dope. It's and it's like
I never say dope
exactly,
but this describes that,
and like see, it's like. That's why I like Brave so much.
Yeah.
Because it's like people, like if I'm going to see a Disney princess movie, which is what Frozen and Brave are.
Yes.
It's like I want some stuff for me as well. Like I'm a dude. I want to see like cool stuff. Like girls, of course, want to see cool stuff too. But like I want to see things that like girls talk about like women empowerment and stuff like that, and like if they're just tossing in like Olaf. Like, in the first movie, the only woman empowerment in that movie, really, is, like, Elsa's Let It Go song. Yeah. And, like, the fact that she, like, is being whoever she wants to be. Which is cool and everything. But the rest of the movie was very, like, cutesy and, like, classic, just, like, Disney movie.
Yes.
But in the second one, we get to see, like, the armies fighting each other. Yeah. And we get to see, like, from both warriors. Sides, yeah, that's really cool. And we get to see, like the horse, which is, like, really cool.
Yeah.
And we get to see, like, Anna with a sword at some point. Although, I don't think she uses it on anything, which is disappointing.
No, yeah.
But, yeah, that's why I like Brave so much, is because, like, I don't care if it's a girl or a boy. I just want to see someone with a bow and arrow shoot something. It's like, in the fact that it's in a princess movie, and the fact that I can watch it with Kennedy, because she probably cares more about, like if you're watching it, I shouldn't say specifically Kennedy, because I don't think she cares, but if you're watching it with, like, your daughter, like, would your daughter, if you were taking your daughter to a movie, do you think she would rather go to a Robin Hood movie, or a Disney princess movie? Like, you're gonna want to go to a Disney princess movie, but she's basically Robin Hood. But a princess. That's what makes it dope.
I know.
But that's why I felt like they were doing a better job in doing like more masculine things in this movie, which I felt like the first movie lacked.
The end where she's on a horse and she does the ice thing and
that was so cool.
Blocks all the water.
That was awesome.
So powerful.
That was dope.
That was dope.
I was like, dude, this woman is an X-Men. You can't tell me that this woman is not an X-Men. But whatever. I don't even know the timeline in this movie.
I don't either.
Because the time, like when does this take place? Does this take place now? Does it take place in the past? Because no one has cell phones. No one has like digital technology.
It's gonna be in the
past. But at the same time, like how far back is it with like Matthias is an African American. Did they have African American soldiers? Like, when did African American like soldiers become a thing in like the British? Because Well, you would. Where do they live? They live like in that area. Like they definitely don't live in America. They live like probably Norwegian area.
Yeah, because there's also that
or
tribe.
like Scottish area. Yeah.
So that's like Native Americans.
Yeah, so it's like in between that area.
But they're not Americans.
Yeah.
So they're like.
And it's like if people are still upholding
like
Native American customs.
Yeah.
Like how far back? When does this movie take place? I guess a movie doesn't technically have to take place during any point
I don't think
in time.
This one has to.
It doesn't need
because it doesn't include real people, real clothing.
Yeah, that's what I like about Gotham. You don't know when that show takes place.
Really?
Because like they use like cell phones and stuff, but it's not iPhones and stuff like that, and it's very like old school New York, like 40s maybe. Mm-hmm. But they're using like early 2000s technology, so it's like. You don't know when the show takes place, but it doesn't need to take place during a certain time because they don't reference things that have... I think they have referenced things that have happened now, but that is like something that people didn't like about the show. Like if Frozen said... I can't even think... Like if Frozen brought up Jay-Z in the movie, it'd be like, well, I guess we're in our world.
Yeah.
But they haven't done that, which I'm glad about. Yeah, I don't think a second movie was necessary, but like, I'm fine with it.
It really
I don't care.
To all the questions. It answered all the questions. It didn't leave off with any more questions.
Mm-hmm. Her mom was very bland in the first one. You realize that her mom and her dad were both like actually important people.
They were both like soldiers. Mm-hmm. They were on. If you didn't catch a lot of that. Of like between the mom and dad when they were younger. She was on like the native tribe and he was on the Arendelle soldiers side and they were like fighting and then the dad was like almost killed or something but then he was saved and then the mom was the one who ended up saving him back then.
I just thought because I had a problem with the climax of the movie. I thought when she did like the ice thing to save the wave, I think that was super cool.
Yeah.
But when Anna is on the dam, I think that part happens way too fast. I think it wasn't like dramatic enough.
Yeah.
I just thought of how they could have made that so much better.
Yeah.
Because of the lack of trolls in this movie was disappointing.
I know, because they just were like...
They were in there for like 2 seconds.
They were with the people of
Arendelle. You know what should have happened?
What?
Not Elsa. The dam should have been breaking.
Yeah.
Anna is like trying to figure out where to go, but she can't go either way. So her part starts like falling, and then you see the rocks like falling after her, and then they turn into the trolls and like save her. That would have been so good.
They all connect and they like reach down and
you're like, oh shoot, Anna's gonna die. That would have been
so good.
Anna's gonna die.
And so they just like grab her hand.
Yeah, that would have been so good.
Because in reality, they would.
But no, they just went with like Kristoff and Matthias. Because like literally, she just get like the rocks get thrown, and then she like. Is out of there like real quick. It's not that big of like a
like
part
there
of the
is a little bit of like oh gosh
there's some drama,
I can't go this way like but then she like runs and does that big jump
and that's
so I guess that's it but if she would have fell whoo
Anna's song in this movie is kind of weak, especially for being after her sister and Olaf just died.
I know. I just think it's so like pitchy.
It's so like because she's like crying during it, which is fine, but like, did we even see like tears out of her face? Because I want to see this woman cry.
Yeah, I think so.
Like I want to see this woman break down. Like her sister just died.
She was crying.
Her only like person that she could talk to at the time is dead.
Olaf was the only person that she had, and then he just.
Yeah.
He couldn't be there anymore, you know?
Yeah.
At least they, like, had the warm hugs.
Oh, God. He's like, warm hugs?
He's like,
and I was like, bro.
I like warm hugs.
I was like, dude, don't make me cry right now, dude. Like, this isn't cool.
That part was pretty sad.
Like, I'm like, dude, you can't do that. You can't do that when I'm just watching a good family movie.
I think it did pick up really fast. Like, she, like, got confident really fast and was like... But... The song didn't stick for me.
You know what she was thinking? She was like, my sister's dead. That means I get to be queen.
She's like, but I guess I'll go sing her.
She starts singing, and I just can't wait to be queen. She's like walking up the freaking rock stairs. God, that'd be awful. Gosh.
Come on, everybody, let's go to Arendelle.
Right. No, but other than that, yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was probably as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah. Definitely met a lot of things I had on my list.
I wish it was more epic.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't have, like, that epic vibe. It was really cool. It was, like, cool. And, like, the ocean part with the horse is definitely, like, the most epic part in the movie. But if they're going to do a third one, I want to see, like, Arendelle fighting, like, a war. And, like, maybe, like, another bad guy has powers. And maybe he's been, like, taking advantage of the elements. And then they are attacking Arendelle. And then they have to work with Elsa to, like, fight a war. I want to see, like, a full-on war, dude. One. Yeah. By that time, I'll be out of college.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I can just buy Disney. No, yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Maybe your brother can buy Disney.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that's what I want. Because, like, I want to see, you know that giant ice monster that she made in the first one?
Yeah.
And he, like, fought the soldiers?
He was a bad guy.
He was a bad guy at the time.
Yeah.
But so was Hans.
Yeah.
But I want to see him, like, throwing hands for Arendelle. I want him to be, like, a bodyguard or something.
We didn't see him, did we?
We saw him at the end.
We saw him in the end of the after credit, but in the movie, he was not even there.
Yeah, he was not in there. Does he have a name? Frosty. He's Frosty the Ice Monster.
Ooh.
Yeah, there we go. So, yeah. After this movie, I felt like a lot of my questions were answered.
Yeah.
Are pretty much the only, like, the theory about their parents wasn't true. Which I'm fine with. What other theories did we have? Other elements?
There
was other elements.
Immediately right in the beginning, it gave the other elements, like
which
fire,
I'm glad.
water,
no wasting time. This movie's like an hour and 40 minutes. You don't need to
and
waste
we, like,
time.
immediately, there they are.
I'm like, oh, there we go.
We just knew they were going to head in that direction.
Did I say Olaf was going to die in this movie?
No.
Did I say Anna was going to die in this movie?
I don't know.
I think I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if Anna, like, actually died?
Actually?
But, yeah, that'd be rough. I don't think they'd actually do that.
No.
Did Hans die? I think we talked about if Hans died, but I think he just went to jail.
I think they made Anna the most likable character in the movie, so they wouldn't... Mm-hmm. Anna, in the first one, she's the most likable character. In the second one, Olaf is the most likable character, which is why it's so sad.
When he
like,
dies,
that part. Yeah.
I think if they were going to kill anyone in the third one, which is weird to talk about... It would be
it might not even be a thing.
In Frozen 3, if anyone was gonna die, I think it'd be Queen Elizabeth.
Wow!
I'm kidding.
So they'd be putting current events in there.
I'm joking. She's the bad guy. Queen Elizabeth is the one with the other elements fighting Arendelle.
No, she fights Anna.
It takes place. Elsa is old as dirt.
What if Sven died and, like,
That's what I was gonna say.
Kristoff was just, like, depressed?
Sven has, like, a sad song about him, and he's like, reindeer are better than people.
He does sing that in the second movie.
He says it. Yeah, he says it real quick. They do reference, like, do you want to build a snowman and stuff like that.
They also reference the ice breaking song. That part is so good.
The Let It Go was slightly referenced. She, like, cringes at it. Yeah. She's, like, walking in her fortress and she sees it. And she's like,
because she's, like, looking through all the memories. Yeah. And she sees herself singing and she's like, ooh.
She's like, yikes.
She's like, stop.
Ooh.
Like, she cringed at it.
That was a no-no. Yeah.
Also, the dude with the freaking fake hair that, like, danced in the first movie.
What?
The, like, small guy with the glasses.
Oh, yeah.
That was like, I can dance like a chicken.
Oh, Weaselton?
Yeah.
Wesselton? Yeah, that guy's funny. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. Yikes. Yeah, so... I had a theory the second time watching it.
Yeah.
Although I kind of don't really believe in it that much.
Yeah.
Elsa is gay. For that one chick.
Yeah, you only said that because, like, one, she hasn't talked to a single dude.
She hasn't talked to a single dude, you're right.
Barely even Kristoff.
Barely.
But then she, like, got along really well with the girl from the native tribe. And so you thought that would
Her
be
name
a thing.
has honey in it. Her name literally was like
That's
Honey
because she's
Missile
in a
or
native
something.
tribe.
The other dude's name was like Tim or something. I don't know.
No, it was like... I don't even remember.
I don't know. I like that they, what was the song that is in the, like, first one and this one that was sung by the tribe? It's just like...
Ice-breaking song.
Is that the ice-breaking song?
Yeah.
How's it go? No, the other one.
What one?
The one that's like... It's like all vocal. It happens like at the end of the movie, and the tribe starts singing the song. Yeah, that one.
I forgot how it goes.
They're like, oh, wow, do, I don't know.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah, that song. I like
Okay.
that was part of the tribe. Because in the first one, that one's not like a song, right? It's just like a vocal thing that's just for the... There's no point in it being in the movie. But in this one, it like circles back and it's like, oh, it's part of her mother's heritage.
Yeah.
And that's like why we hear it. So I thought that was cool. Oh my god.
Also, I didn't think that the noise that she kept hearing, I did not think that was her mother singing.
I was gonna bring that up with the meme.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a SpongeBob meme. And it's with Kanye's song Wolves. And it's like...
It's the beginning part of the movie.
But it's like a woman.
And she's really
high-pitched.
And it sounds exactly like the...
And it's literally just like it. But in the movie, the dad, when he's a kid...
At the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, he like bashes his head on a rock. And then when he wakes up, he like floats in the air.
And that's exactly what the meme is?
Yeah.
We lost it.
I lost it. Everyone in the theater is probably like, what is happening? Why are you laughing?
I know.
But it's because it looked and sounded just like the meme. And I was like, this is so perfect. It was the best thing ever. If only this movie came out like a month ago.
It was pretty crazy. Yeah. We were like, so this was before the meme or after the meme? Because technically it was after, but it was made before it, so it probably predicted it.
Yeah. Definitely a funny moment. Yeah, this movie's definitely better than the first one.
Yeah.
And like, just the fact that you get to see Elsa with her powers so often is really cool. Because what I find disappointing in a lot of superhero movies, and after rewatching 2017's Power Rangers movie with you, I was actually like surprised on how long it took them to get into their suits and actually do Power Ranger stuff.
Yeah.
Same with it
did take a long time.
With like other superhero movies. Like it takes them so long to get into their suit, especially
they start off with all that background, like even in like the Avengers like movies, how they have like sequels and stuff. They spend, like, as much as people know about the movie before, they spend so much of the second movie, like, going, like, like readdressing it.
Exactly.
And this movie doesn't do that.
Yeah. And especially with, like, shows, too.
And we are comparing it to a superhero movie, even though it's not a superhero
movie.
But, like, just in case people...
This is a princess superhero movie.
Bring that up.
But... Yeah, but, like, you actually, like, see her with her powers right away. And it's, like, she's using them. And it looks cool. And, like, when she gets trapped in that giant tornado ball.
That's so cool.
And then she's, like, shooting the sides of ice.
And
that
then
was so
And then he was, like, for Arendelle. And then she, like, pushed it even more. That was pretty cool.
She, like, heard her father's voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was way cool.
Way cool.
Way cool.
Way cool.
I want, dude...
And then the... people that were frozen in
I want this movie and Brave to like connect. I need to see them like connect. Although it's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
I know.
Ever. But like, they could be such a good team. They're like, you could build the Avengers out of freaking Disney princesses. Weird.
That's our next podcast.
That's our next podcast. Which Disney princesses would win in a fight? Team versus team.
Alright, let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. There's not that many princesses to choose from.
Elsa.
So...
I was gonna bring
up... Elsa?
Shut up. I was gonna bring up, like, in the beginning, when they're, like, building the enchanted, like, as kids, with her ice. Yeah. Like, if you didn't notice, like, all of the, like, hinted Disney characters that they were playing with, like...
Yeah, like, they had, like, little snowmen.
They had, like, a little Dumbo.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I thought it was really cool.
Just
include some little Disney things in there, you know?
Yeah. But this movie, from its, like, story to its style to, like, its questions and answers, very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 8 out, I don't know.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
Not a perfect movie. Wasn't epic enough as a conclusion.
We did love it, though.
Sweet Jesus, can we get a petition to start a Disney Princess Avengers?
That should already be a thing.
You know what? You know what? It makes people
Especially
mad.
with, like, the women empowerment, you know.
Yeah, you know that, like, moment in Avengers Endgame when all the females get together and, like, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever in the movie. They're just like, look at all the girls in the movie.
Yeah.
And let the boys do nothing. Way too forced.
Yeah.
You already have Brave. You already have Elsa. I'm sure there's other Disney princesses in there. You
also,
can toss in.
Like in Shrek, when all of the princesses are doing the fighting.
Exactly.
That could so be a thing.
And Ariel, like, remember that picture of Ariel on the giant crab, and she was basically just Aquaman?
Oh yeah.
You could do that. They could totally do that, but
like all the princesses were like in Shrek. They were like ripping off their dresses and stuff, and they were like fighting because they're strong women.
Yeah, but it didn't feel forced.
Yeah,
because like
that didn't feel forced.
Because like in Avengers Endgame, they're all from like different places. They're all in different stories. Why are they together?
All the dudes. This was in Avengers. It was the fight of their life, and they just let all the dudes sit there while they made the women do it, which the women didn't do to them.
Yeah.
So it's like
weird.
They could have helped.
Yeah.
It really did add for a nice little moment, but
like,
I see what you mean.
You could tell all like the girls were cheering, and they're like, I'm like, dog.
I think it was just hyping up that one comic you were talking about.
Yeah, the A-Force thing.
Yeah.
Is weird because like
do you think that's gonna be
because it feels like it was just like shoehorned in. Like they're all like different stories. They all have their own like why would Gamora be in an A-Force movie? There's no reason for Gamora and the Wasp to like be interacting outside of an Avengers movie. But like in what scenario does a team need to be a team of women to like get together? Other than just being like friends, which is like why I like the Shrek part.
We're not saying it's like it's not necessary. We're saying that's not what I mean.
We're
not
like,
saying that like it's not cool. We're just saying that like you could also include dudes in there.
It's like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not just have both? It's because it's all about taking turns.
But it's okay. We'll just leave the controversial
The men
topics.
have been at the height for too long.
Shut up.
Is the women's turn.
Shut up. Okay.
No. But, yeah. Is there anything else you want to talk about? You want to talk about Black Friday stuff? Because that just happened.
I don't know what we talk about.
I bought a Power Rangers helmet.
He did buy a Power Rangers helmet. As much as I told him, he could not.
You told me to wait till Black Friday. I did.
I told you to wait till Black Friday to see what the sales were. Then you came, after you bought it, you came over and you said it didn't go down in price at all.
But I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but I'm working with a team that is like doing a Power Rangers thing. Actually, it's on my Instagram. So it's on my Instagram. It's fine.
Just promote it.
I have been working with a fan series for Power Rangers Psycho. You can go follow them on Instagram. It's just at Power Rangers Psycho. I don't even know how they got that tag.
Yeah.
And I just like make art for them, and I like help promote the show, and I make like wallpapers and post and like promotional posters and stuff like that.
Yes.
And
it's pretty cool.
Anyway, but like I've been working with them, and have been saving my money from it, and I bought the helmet.
Which is fine. I mean, use like half of the helmet to pay for. Half of the helmet was paid by.
Was paid by the Power Rangers people.
Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so go check that out too. You can go check out my work there.
Yeah.
Definitely gonna be doing more stuff.
If you guys need
cool.
any edits.
Yeah, if you guys need me to edit a photo.
I don't know what you would, but
like a wallpaper or like something for your Twitch or Twitter
or for like a
or
present
Facebook
or like
or
a
LinkedIn or stuff like that, just hit me up. I'll charge pretty cheap. I'll charge cheaper than a lot of other people on the internet.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can hit me up at Kruz Sanchez, like on everything, pretty much.
Yeah.
No one has my name, so.
You're right.
Dude, I feel so bad for people with like John Smiths out there, who just can't get the @John Smith.
Yeah, I know.
Or @John Smith or @John Smith or @John_Smith, because they're all taken.
Yeah, I know.
Because there's so many John Smiths and stuff like I feel bad for those people. Because like people can't have the same emails.
There's a lot of like Johnsons.
Yeah, and like eventually like down the road, like I don't even know how that's gonna work in the future.
Yeah, I know.
Because like it's already becoming a problem with some people, but
like if it became a problem for me, that's where you know.
That's why I want to.
It's like.
That's why I've talked about changing my last name.
Oh my gosh.
Although my family kind of hates that idea.
Yeah.
Because like obviously they don't want. But like how do new last names get invented if no one changes theirs? Like it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I know.
But that's a big choice for one. I don't even know what I choose as my last name. I wouldn't change my first name because that was given to me.
Also, I think it suits you.
And
I like your name.
Thank you. And I think your name suits you. And
Thank you.
Also think it's very cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Wholesome moment. But like, if I chose a last name, that's like, so you don't get to choose your first or last name.
Yes.
At birth, but like, you can choose them down the line. And it's like, people change their
first names all the time, so he's wondering like why people can't change their last name.
I think you can change your last name. It's just like I would
like
feel
why
bad.
Why it's not a thing.
Why it's not more common, you know? Like I get people taking
people do like change their whole identity a lot.
Like Creed Bratton.
Like first and last name. He didn't even change his identity.
Yeah, he did.
In the show?
In the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
like
that does happen a lot.
It's just like if you're given both names, I think you should be able to choose one just like when you reach 18.
You should be like, I like this one. What about your middle name? Do people change their middle names?
I don't know. I wouldn't change mine probably just because I think it also suits me.
It also like
I don't have a problem with my name. It's just like it's just like if I want like my own family's legacy, like having the last name Sanchez, that's such a broad like last name for like ethnic people.
Yeah.
Like Sanchez is like such a common last name in like the southern countries. But you know, because if somebody looks up like Kruz Sanchez, they're gonna find other Kruz Sanchez's. They exist. But if they looked up like Kruz, this is just being festive, Santa Paws, you're not gonna find other ones. You're only gonna find me. Like there's no chance. There's no chance you're gonna find another one. But that's just me, you know?
Yeah.
Who knows? Anyway, this podcast is being long enough. Would you change your last name? Besides, you know, being married.
It's really hard because I'm Rinn, but people like to spell it like how Anastasia's is spelled.
Yeah.
And so spelling is literally the worst. I thought it'd be for my first name, but it's actually for my last name, and it sucks. Because they always spell it like that.
Yeah.
And I have to spell it out every time.
Yeah. I like having a last name
when you say Sanchez, they know how to spell it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if I was to change my last name, I wouldn't do something insane.
But obviously,
it would make sense.
I wouldn't, because my family would probably, like,
or something.
disown me.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I was like, doesn't your family already disown you? You're 18. But, yeah, I remember seeing that in the mail. I was like, Mom, what's this? She's like, oh, it's so I don't own you anymore.
Dang.
Like, nice.
You're just gonna throw me out on the street?
Whatever. No, she wouldn't.
Fine, I'll pay for my own phone bill. I'm just kidding. Pay for my phone bill.
And it's like, if I change my last name, my brother's still gonna have our last name. Like, our last name's gonna live on no matter what.
For sure.
It's just like...
Especially since you're men. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But...
Like, I don't know how long I'm gonna have mine, so...
I don't know. You can keep yours if you want. It's
I don't know.
cool by me, but...
I don't even
whatever.
know. 'Cause I'm not...
Don't worry, I'm not gonna change my last name to, like, Kruz Terminator Judgment Day or something. No, I wouldn't.
You might be feeling it that day, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go through with
it. Yeah. They do. I remember there's one of my favorite episodes of Regular Show. Rigby changes his name to Trash Boat because he's watching TV and he sees this guy called The Pain or something like that, and he's like, that guy has the awesome, like, coolest name ever. And like, he was in an interview and they're like,
Trash.
They're like, how'd you choose his name? He's like, I thought of 2 words and I picked that as my name, and now I'm The Pain or something. I don't know if that's the word, but it's something like that. And then Rigby's like looking around, he's like, Trash Boat. And then he legally changes his name to Trash Boat.
Like his last name or
his whole name?
Oh my gosh.
So like
his
everyone
first and
just
last name?
Yeah, everyone just makes fun of it.
His first name's Trash.
I don't know. Exactly. He's like, it sounds cool, and they're like, no, it does not.
That's rough.
Yeah. That's gonna be my last name.
No, it's not.
I'm kidding.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Sometimes.
But, yeah. Leave in the comments, what would you guys change your last name to? Let me know.
Yeah.
Let me know. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed the podcast. Be sure to let us know your Frozen 2 thoughts or theories or anything like that. Yeah. What do you think Frozen 3 should be about?
If there should be one.
Should there be an Avengers for Disney?
I agree.
I agree too.
But obviously not call it Avengers for Disney.
Yeah. They can call it like
Disney Princesses or something
the
like
Disneyators. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh my gosh, you're... Okay, he's getting tired. We have to stop.
I want our pizza. We're going to order a pizza. I want pizza. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like. This has just been a couple of adults.
Barely.
You can definitely tell by us talking about a kids movie for an hour.
Dang.
So,
don't throw that in my face.
to my face too. So.